Hello, everybody. This is Babs Wonderful, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why you should not sleep on Sky Miles. So with this being my very first YouTube video, I am used to watching a lot of other people on YouTube, and most of the time people are talking heads, and that's fine. It's a quick and easy way to format. It's very easy to edit, but I'm going to try not to do that, especially because I think that you actually need to see the things that I'm talking about. So I'll be very quick. Again, today we're going to talk about why you should not sleep on SkyMiles. So I have the Delta SkyMiles card. All right. I started off with the gold card. Then I upgraded to the platinum card. And with the platinum card, you get a complimentary flight if you spend so many miles, if you spend so much money in the annual period from January to December. I never spent that amount of money. The benefit is if you spend it, then you get a free flight for you and a friend. Because I didn't spend enough on the card, I never reaped the benefits of getting the flight, so I downgraded back to the gold card, which to me is still fine. The annual fees for the gold card is $95 a month. The annual fee for the platinum is $195 a month. I don't really care to pay annual fees, so I want to pay a low annual fee. All right. So the number one reason, or the first reason rather, why you should get a Delta SkyMiles card through American Express is it'll help you build credit. We live in the United States of America. Credit rules. And this will help you build your credit. Having credit is very, very important if you want to buy a house, if you want to buy a car, or just in general. It's very good to have established credit, and especially to have very good credit. Also, with the Delta SkyMiles card through American Express, you can earn miles very, very easily. I'm a millennial, and I have my groceries delivered to me majority of the time, really all the time, and I also eat out a lot. And Delta Airlines has partnered with certain restaurants. I live in Atlanta, so Delta has partnered with a lot of restaurants in my area, and whenever I spend money at those particular restaurants, I can earn miles to go towards trips. So it's very simple. Another way I earn miles is the partnership that they have with Lyft. I'm not a huge fan of Uber. They have very sketchy people, in my opinion. However, I love Lyft, and I love it even more because anytime I use Lyft, it automatically charges my American Express card, and I earn points. I used Lyft the other day, and I think I earned like 14 miles, which is 14 more miles than I had before. So I'm very, very excited to use Lyft. You can also earn points when you book lodging, particularly with Airbnb. So my mother and I are going to Toronto, and we booked with Airbnb. I use my American Express. I'll earn miles from booking with Airbnb with my American Express. And I'll also talk to you a little bit more about our trip to Toronto. You can also use the card for everyday spending. You can use it you'll get a lot of points if you use it for gas, especially when you buy groceries. Like I said earlier, going out to eat. You can use it when you're going on your trip. I know sometimes I travel for work, and this is the card that I prefer to use, especially when it comes to paying for my hotels, my lifts, and for my food. The third and the best reason to have the Delta SkyMiles card through American Express, whether it is the blue, gold, platinum, or reserve card, is the fact that you can book these awesome trips for next to nothing. Let me tell you. Okay? So, the first trip that I used my Sky Miles on, I paid a combination of miles and cash for me and my mother to go to Puerto Rico for a week for my grandmother's 80th birthday. The flight altogether cost $600 because we used a combination of miles and cash plus the taxes. $600. A round trip flight to Puerto Rico from Atlanta is $600. Come on, I saved, we got 2 for 1. BOGO, that's easy, duh. All right, so I also booked my trip to Toronto. I'm going to Washington, D.C. for my job, and I'm going to take personal holidays and fly from DC to Toronto. You know why I can go to Toronto? Because I used my Sky Miles, 17,000 miles plus taxes, and I also pay for the insurance. It's taking me out of the country.
It's so simple. It's so simple.
I love it, and the fact that I can take myself somewhere and pretty much pay next to nothing. Why not? So, Toronto. The big one, the biggest one for me is the fact that my trip to Europe this upcoming winter paid for using my Sky Miles. Yes, you heard it. 63,000 Sky Miles to fly from Atlanta to London and then from Paris back to Atlanta. I'm going to let this sink in a little bit. 63,000 miles, guys. Very, very easy, very simple. And so I can spend the rest of my money on lodging, if that, because I do have friends who live in Europe that I do plan to stay with. Well, that's lodging, that's more food, that's more souvenirs, that's more beans and toast in London for me, that's more paella and cheese in Spain for me, and that's more chocolates, wines, and let's see, croissants and beer when I go to Paris and Belgium. Easy, 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 easy. To me, this is the easiest and best way to travel. Do not sleep on your Sky Miles. And the best part is if you don't want to get the gold card, they came out with the blue card. No annual fee. Easy. You can still earn the same amount of miles. It's so easy. It's so easy. The other benefit, or I should say the last benefit, is that there are no foreign transaction fees. Again, I'm going to let that sink in. Foreign transaction fees are an unnecessary evil. Let me tell you, I have a visa with my local credit union, and I bought something for my ex-boyfriend all the way from Belgium. And I did not use my American Express because I could not use it, and I got charged a transaction fee for the gift I bought him from Belgium. Anyway, but it helped when I went to Mexico and I was able to swipe my card and they were automatically able to convert it from pesos to American dollars without charging me anything. So, no foreign transaction fees is very, very important because you just want to swipe and you want to go. And a lot of times we may not carry cash on us. We may only keep our credit and you shouldn't have to be charged for those foreign transaction fees, okay? So that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments below. I'm going to do all the stuff I see other people do in their YouTube videos, so leave your comments below and tell me what you think. And my next video will be about the cons of the American Express Delta SkyMiles card, because with every good thing, there are some bad things. Everything cannot be perfect. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I am Babs Wonderful.